Hello, kicking YouTube. It has been a while, but that's okay. We are back. We are playing. We are be crazy, wild, and crazy friends. Hey, we left in a little bit of a weird thing. We did some things off camera that we'll discuss later, and we will kind of pick up where we left off. So let's kind of just jump right on into it. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Wahaha. All right.
Per my explanation today, apparently I have been told not to, for the sake of spoilers.
Yes. We don't want to give spoilers because you know more than others do.
Yeah.
So, recap for those that were here. What do y'all remember?
I was near.
I see Hal start to talk and then nothing. Did the Discord do the thing
All
where
right,
it defaulted the mic?
who used the spell mute? All right, who was it? Who used the magical mute spell? Country.
Don't look at me. My spells are all destructive.
Touche.
Besides, even if I could cast a spell like that right now, I wouldn't be able to concentrate on it because I have the
Okay, I
cat
got a
dog theme
message
in my
out
head.
real quick.
You got the cat thing?
The cat dog theme.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's running through my head right now.
little cat dog.
I can remember now.
Cat dog.
I can remember.
Cat dog.
Copyright. Strike.
Copyright. Dog.
And I got it stuck in everybody else's head, apparently.
It doesn't take much with me, honestly.
Doesn't take much. If I know it, it's stuck in my head.
Trying to figure out why Mike decided to go kaput, which is hence the holdup. Is it just Discord
No,
being the dumb?
himself.
I have to pop back in? No?
No. Don't worry, if we need an ASL translator, I'm your guy.
I know bits and pieces, but not enough to maintain a whole conversation.
If it's not too fast, I can understand it. Wait, try again. Do it again.
As I see that hamster wheel comes through.
No, or I understand. How? Wait.
How?
It's been a while, it's okay.
It's been a while.
ASL
Oh, damn
is
it.
very rough.
See, I grew up with a bunch of friends that all spoke different languages, and so I get bits and pieces of different conversations. So, like, I know words of several different languages, but not enough to.
Oh,
Okay.
Try rejoining.
And watch. Ta-da!
The first language of my when I was young is I never learned how to talk. I always knew how to do ASL.
Ugh. I just cussed in my language.
Silly question. You're plugged in and whatnot, right? Like that didn't come undone. Okay. Oh yeah, I can see the light on. Never mind.
Yes, that's why we're having technical difficulties.
Meanwhile, Griff and Johnny are catching up in the chat.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
Nope,
I
there we go.
unplugged the cord and plugged it back in. That's it.
And of course, the
I was asking
PC
how
tech
many
in me.
words you understand.
Ah,
This is a word. How much or how many? But yeah.
alright.
No,
How much is that
I went
dog in the
through-
window?
I used to fluent ASL, but after I learned how to talk, my ASL started to diminish. And
Oh, yeah. It's kind of one of those use it or lose it type things.
yeah,
I just have a brain for remembering things, so I haven't taken ASL since high school, but because it is a visual as well as like kinesthetic do the thing
Mhm.
type thing, my brain's held on to a good chunk of it. Which has been
when I
helpful.
went to Clackamas Community College, I started to go into a ASL program, but I didn't stick with it, unfortunately.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
So yeah, I
that's
don't know
right.
what happened, but unplugging my headset and plugging it back in worked because like one of the first IT things to try. As soon as I went into settings, I was like, it's not showing up. All right. Recap. Are we doing the last session or last two sessions?
Might as well do a last two sessions just to get everybody on
Okay.
par. I think I kind of
Last two
gave
sessions.
Sammy a very quick recap.
Yeah. So
Before.
if we backtrack 2 sessions, that would be the session that started off with Alyssa getting to the top of the stairs, seeing the door shut and Timbers unconscious / dying on the floor. There was a lot of Benny Hill music as individuals assisted in the expedited transportation of clerical services. Cecile was an ambulance for the cleric, because I did the math, realized I could travel my full move speed even after I picked up the cleric while I was large. So I did. Lots of fighting happened. Cecile might have made a new door, because there was a saber tooth after Timbers got woken up in the main door that Nyla got pulled into. I made a new door in the wall, reached in, grabbed the first thing I could grab in the darkness, chucked it out. It was the wrong gnome. But before I could grab another individual from said darkness, a click happened, and then everything disappeared. There was no darkness, but there was also no Nyla, as well as no Dragonborn. Some hasty interrogation of Felros led us to understand that the Dragonborn had like an office type place that might hold what we need to get to where Nyla was, because Kirk discovered little transportation circle. We managed to put it back together because it got cracked when it got used, which I assume was a safety measure. But it was missing a singular piece. Timbers, the Sabretooth, and Cecile went searching for the office. I dealt with a wizard on the way to the office. Proceeded upstairs.
Dealt with the
Did
wizard didn't know what he hit him.
Nope. His last moments are a blur. Got all the way up, searched the office bedroomy type area. Timbers found an altar. I found money, acid, and the thing we needed. Promptly ran back down the stairs in time to catch Timbers falling because he tried to leap a gap larger than his saber tooth was capable of between our tower and the tower everyone else was in. But I caught the gnome and then just carried him up the stairs with me. We
You-
teleported.
You. CC was gonna walk the other direction, and then you put him in the other direction.
Oh yeah, no.
He's still on his heel,
CC
and then went back up.
CC was exploring and also doing some investigations. Steele's like, nope, I have what we need. We need to go. Come on. We all teleported into the cave we currently are in, and began investigating around. There were, there's the large dude in the back there, who also didn't know what hit him because between Hydrune and Cecile, he got dropped between basically our surprise round on him.
He couldn't even make a sound.
Yeah, between the Eldritch Blasts and then Cecile following up with the long swords, he just got dropped. And then sound was made, and with all of that sound, enough sound was made that the lizard folk came out of the water. They were also handily dispatched. Timbers started exploring in the area, like into the water and off to the area on the right, and found a treasure trove, and then was trying to figure out why the money in the treasure trove in the water didn't quite look like it was in one piece anymore. Like the money looked all broken, didn't really look like money anymore, but all the gems were fine. And then he discovered that there was a gray ooze over there. Q Hydrune was trying to follow off after Timbers and was trying to navigate the water, and then Timbers started panicking. So Cecile hopped in the water, made herself large so she was above the water because the water's at least 10 feet deep. Plopped Hydrune on her shoulders so Hydrune could be an Eldritch Blast target at the ooze. Scooped up Timbers, brought both individuals back into the main room. While we were dealing with that, CC was dealing with another lizard folk down towards like the south of the map. And that was when we decided we should probably do a short rest. Because the last time we rushed an encounter with a potential dragon thing, we almost lost Timbers again, and we've already done that today. So we opted for at least a short rest. Currently, the only real track signs that we have is Cecile noted there were halfling or gnome-sized boot prints heading up north this direction, and up towards the stairs at this ledge. I believe there is kind of a crane elevator type situation going on. Like the ledge is what, 10, 15 feet tall, Timmy?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a ladder, but then there's also just like a elevator type thing that leads up there. But she didn't go any further than that because the rest of the party was still investigating other things. And that was about where we ended, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, covered everything. Yeah, oh, and Felrose is still with us. Felrose currently has 3 missing fingers and 2 dislocated shoulders.
Is bound
It is
and
tied
gagged
up
and
and
shrunk
gagged.
in,
And shrunk in Kirk's pocket.
yes.
That's right. I forgot about that. Because he was trying to get away and be a smart ass. And Kirk said, enough of this, and shrunk him down and stuck him in his pocket.
I will say, with the eyes of country, Alyssa did tell him, if he flinches away, your 2 fingers will come off. Did he or did he not? Or did he
He's
not?
small.
Yeah, he struggled.
He
They
struggled. He's small now.
No, he's tiny.
You're not Alyssa anymore.
He went
Yeah.
from small to
I
tiny.
He went from small to tiny. That's right. Yeah. He went from what, 3 feet to like a
An
foot.
inch.
Yeah.
Remind me why we don't just kill him.
Leverage, hypothetically, we'll find out.
But
He might-
this is where you guys have taken a short rest to try to get some health back, for some people spells back, and then I think the push that Cecile was trying to make was to go up.
Yes. So that's where the gnome footprints are leading. I've only left Felross alive mainly because he at least gave us the information of Dude's office, and that might be the thing that could lead us to here. So there's an off chance he might be familiar with stuff here,
Okay.
and he's just being whiny. But yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So you
Yeah,
guys
so
are
we
not in
short
combat,
rested.
so
Yeah, we're not in combat. We short rested.
you guys are
So I
gonna
figure let's make our way north.
continue up the tunnel. All right.
Yes,
Marching
yes.
order.
Remember,
Are you gonna recast Shrinkify on Dude?
For now,
Or is that at
probably.
the end of the rest? Okay. Okay, doke.
I'm trying to remember. When CC killed the person, wasn't he swinging his sword side to side, like all happy
Yeah, you
or up and down?
CC was happy to finally get a kill because CC got a lot of people who are very good at killing things. But yes, CC finally got to kill a lizard book. But yeah,
Yep.
yes. Alright, so up towards the north is where I'm pushing. I guess I'll go first. I figured Timbers would probably scout, but I don't think Wild Shapes come back on a short rest.
And I'll be right up behind brain blanking. Cecile.
Alright, nice.
All righty.
CC will be mid kind of back, so like kind of in the middle of the group, but a little bit more to the back, since he's a little bit ranged and up close.
Kirk will drag the dude with him.
Mm. And I'll just look at Felross. Be like, keep your mouth shut. Unless we ask you questions. Try to get away. If you try to do anything, shout for help, whatever the fuck. We'll tie a bunch of copper pieces to your body in this tiny form and just drop you in the water over there.
Mm.
Why waste the copper? There's plenty of rocks.
That's fair. Can I help you, ma'am? Oh, I need that mouse.
Alrighty, so
Bam.
we'll say Timber squeeze in there. Lita stays in the back. Alyssa, where are you going to be in the marching order?
Guess in the middle.
Okay. All the squares are 10 feet. So, where do we go from there? Continue walking up the staircase to the.
Going up. Yeah, I'm still gonna go slowly just to kind of like make sure I'm traveling quietly.
Okay.
And peeking my way up as I go. Because I assume like Cecile somewhat was on watch during the short rest. Just trying to notice if any sounds came from up there.
Alrighty. Passively, you don't hear anything. Or see anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just making my Cecile didn't love the fact we took a short rest, but again, the last time we were like push, 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 Timbers almost died. So
Yeah, a couple of you guys almost dropped last time.
Mhm. And then I'm not gonna take the little elevator thing. I think I'm just gonna take the ladder and go slowly up that,
Okay.
because I feel like the elevator thing seems like it would make a bunch of noise. Yeah.
Yeah, this crane, hand-powered crank or wooden crank-powered crane that was set up for lowering heavy crates of treasure down or up.
Mhm.
Um,
In this damn cave, that thing's gonna make tons.
and then against the wall, there's a wooden ladder that goes up 15 feet.
I will climb up it a bit and kind of do the poke my head up to see over the lip.
All right. You start taking the ladder up, and you can kind of see specifically 2 hallways and what looks to be a potential cut for a third. But it's kind of hard to see just from where you're at.
Any people?
You don't see anybody.
All right, I'll make my way up the ladder.
Making my way downtown, walking
Walking
fast.
fast.
I'm a seagull, go fuck yourself. Sorry, I had to.
Oh no,
No.
No, that's perfect.
All right, so
There's
you
a
make it to the
7-foot fighter
top,
go. She
and
goes wherever the fuck she wants to.
now even as you notice as you climbed up,
Mhm.
even though it looks more stable, that ladder is very kind of creaky. Kind of makes some noise as you're climbing up it.
I did slowly. Like I did the like. This was not a fast climb. This
No.
was that like when you know you've got creaky
So
stairs.
so every couple of
That kinda thing.
ladder rungs, you'd get
Oh,
the.
yeah. Yeah, that I fully get. That's fine. I
But
was
you
just
make it-
not rushing up a bit.
You make it to the top.
Mhm.
Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. You just don't see anything.
I'll kind of shift and peek around this.
What's everybody else doing? Following up?
I'll kind of do the head like pop my head over and be like,
Everybody kind of waiting for their turn to.
yeah, I'm slowly shifting forward as we get people. I'm just checking the ground for are there any footprints still or no? 'Cause I know
They're more
gnome
faint
prints.
as this
Okay.
particular area is rather dry.
Okay.
Kirk's gonna just fly up, screw the ladder.
Yeah. That tracks. Yeah. Yeah. I'm more or less shifting up as people come up, so there's space for them once they get up.
Ah,
Yeah. Cast and large on this fuck.
nope. Kirk's gotten by the rope as his reduce wears off.
Okay. Oh, I
So
thought you were
Hydrun
casting
makes
that
it
again.
up. I did, but it only lasts a minute.
Oh, it's only a minute. I
Mhm.
don't know why I thought it was an hour. Okay.
Timbers follows suit. CC makes it
I'm
up
just
the
gonna-
ladder.
Glare at Felros. I'd like look between him and Alyssa just to remind she
Alyssa's
easily-
giving this look of, I wish a motherfucker would.
yeah, creeping forward.
He's
The 7-foot
despite
lady.
being tied up and having no way of really going anywhere, he still has this really fucking smug look on his face.
I don't know, insight check that? Like, what kind of smug are we talking here?
The smug that screams he knows something you don't know.
And that's why he's still alive. I guess.
To interrogate him.
Hmm?
Do I need to interrogate this guy? To get more info out of him? He's clearly hiding something.
Seal just kind of shrug. Be like,
Oh.
if we do it quietly,
I
don't know.
mean, I got a dagger that cauterizes wounds. So,
I mean, that's how he lost his 3 of his fingers.
well, he's about to lose more if he doesn't start talking.
I wouldn't mind putting another dagger in his. I wouldn't mind putting a dagger in his other shoulder.
I'll look at Kirk and the other casters and be like, any of you know silence?
I actually do.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but that doesn't work for interrogation because then we can't hear if he says anything.
Mm.
Oh, not unless you know someone who can speak telepathically to people.
Like Kirk.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember the silence spell specifically.
This is
Oh.
why I
It's a
love
20-foot it's a
telepathic
20-foot
characters.
sphere of silence. You want to know information on it.
So if I remember,
Let me find it. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
See, if you find it, you could probably share it to the.
Yep. There you go. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius.
Mhm.
Centered on a point you choose within range, any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that
How
includes
tall is
verbal
this ceiling to
component
me?
is impossible.
This part of the it's a little bit taller. It's probably closer to like 15 feet.
So sound can't pass through the sphere either.
Mm.
If you drop it like here-ish at least, he doesn't have to be in it. None of the sound that happens to the right side will pass through that
Oh,
to
I
the
see
left
what you
side.
mean. Casting it in the
So we
middle
can
of the
still
3
talk.
hallways.
Yeah, so we could
You
still.
guys could yell all
talk
you
with
want.
him.
The sound's not going to go past it.
It's not going to go past.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm pretty sure we're all discussing this loud enough for him to hear what's going on.
Okay.
What is
Yeah,
what is
his-
his reaction?
His eyes are just bolting from person to talking to talking to talking. But every couple of sentences, he falls back on Cecile for some reason.
Oh, like that. Yeah. Oh. Like every time he does that, Cecile's like brow furrows more and more
Hmm.
to the point where I think, how many times does he do that? Does he look happy when he falls onto me?
He looks smug.
Yeah, I'm fucking like that. Hold on. Let me see. Angry impulse check.
Hangy impulse check.
Nope. Alright, so
Damn.
Cecile's gonna stomp over to him. Basically kind of grab him here
Mm-hmm.
and just
Oh, not the
slam
full
him
neck,
against
but
the
like
wall.
not
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
grabbing
full
his
neck.
shirt, more or
shirt.
less, yeah. And I'm going to slam him against the wall, which I'm sure feels really great on his dislocated shoulders that are tied behind his back right now.
Mm.
And one shoulder
Go
still has the hole in
ahead
it.
and cast silence.
You said that was the 20-foot AoE.
Yes,
20-foot radius, right?
a 20-foot sphere.
He still
Radius.
also,
20-foot radius sphere.
he
So
still
yeah,
has
that
a
feels
hole in
right
his
out.
shoulder too.
Which I think I have to make it a 5 due to the size of the.
So That doesn't feel good either when being slammed.
It's roughly 4 squares by 4 squares on this map.
Excuse me.
If they're 10-foot squares.
The range is 120 feet, so I can put it wherever I want.
Circle.
And he says, I can put wherever I want.
Boom.
Bang.
There's probably
if you-
that moment where Alyssa sees Cecile just stomp over him.
And immediately I'm like, there you go.
Throws the cast, which completely blocks all three. Like it goes from wall to wall. So yeah, anything to the left of your current location can't hear anything that's going on right now.
Good.
That, and we're like a solid distance away from anywhere where there might be people, right? Like, so we cleared out this section over here.
Yep. And you
We
cleared
at
out
least
this
cleared out to that
section
far.
and
Yeah.
at least that area.
Yeah, so that's like super, super far.
Alyssa
So,
just
yeah.
has this absolute indifferent look on her face, just like complete indifference. Stale.
And so I'm gonna just slam him against the wall.
So yeah, you grab him, Kirk's just like have at it. You grab him,
I'm
you
gonna
slam, and you hear popping as his bones continue to get moved against their will.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say anything when you slam, or you just
Oh
slam?
yeah, I'll slam it. Her face goes back kind of impassive, and she just looks at him. And I will pull the gag down, be like, "You want to share with the class?"
Alyssa just pulling out her cryo blade in the background, just kind of playing with it a little bit, looking at Felrose, looking at Cecile, looking back at Felrose.
Great.
He kind of smirks a little bit as he smiles, and you can kind of see like blood in his mouth a little bit from the slam. And he just sits there smiling, like, "Oh, wouldn't you like to know?"
Cecile, do you want me to take over? Because I have a few things that could probably make him speak.
I'll hold him if you want.
I actually need to see his hand.
Oh, I will
Spin him around since his hands are tied behind
spin
his
him
back.
around.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
So with,
I still have a
with
grip
this,
on his shirt, pushing his face into the wall. But his hands are
Felrose feels Alyssa single out one finger. It's his index finger on his other hand. And I say, you should speak because this is not going to end well for you. Answer her question.
His breathing suddenly gets very like intense with the, but then just responds with, "Go to the 9 hells."
I take my dagger and I go in between his fingernail and his nail bed,
Oh!
and I just ever so slowly push the dagger in between his nail and his nail bed, separating it. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna catch fire until I pull the dagger out. So let's just slowly going in. Are you sure you don't want to say anything? And I'm going past the nail bed at this point. I'm past his cuticle, and I'm going into the finger at this point. Just the top of it.
This does a few points of damage as you're just slowly going, and he's grunting and he's howling and he's fighting, but he seems almost eye locked with the one holding him. And he just, after a few minutes of, or a few seconds of pain and agony, he just sits there and smirks. Now he's got blood running down the side of his cheek a little bit with.
So just as slowly, I pull the knife back out and I grab his middle finger. And I put the tip at his nail and his nail bed. And I said, I really recommend you talk because because I can, even though that sphere will dissipate in 10 minutes, I'll put another one up. And you have toenails too. And I know how to make you bleed and suffer without killing you. Really recommend you start fucking talking.
Even if you kill me, I still win.
That doesn't tell us what we want. And I start slowly pushing it in. I push it in about probably 2 or 3 centimeters and I stop. Said, you want more information than that? And I think you know that.
Few more points of damage goes. As he just starts, after wincing and howling again, he just starts laughing. In the midst of all the pain and agony, he just starts cackling.
Okay, you're really starting to piss me off. So I push it into the nail bed about up to the first joint on his finger, and I twist the blade, popping his nail off and popping the top part of skin from his first joint off. And I grab
Head goes,
fourth finger. Go ahead.
head goes back. He just lets out this almost death whinny, death cry. He takes more points of damage. And Cecile feels him trying to flail and get out of it. But of course, every time he tries to flail, he's only injuring himself even worse. And does even more points of damage.
I'm
gonna push him fully against the wall so he can't flail as much.
I'm just in his ear. You know you can make this stop. All you have to do is tell us exactly what we need to know and what we want to know. And I rest the tip of my blade on his fourth finger in between his nail and his nail bed.
Like all the while, too, instead of just having him bleed out, your blade is cauterizing as it
So he can't
goes.
bleed out. And I also know we have healers, and I know a healing spell or two, so I gently remind him, I know how to heal you. And you can do this all over again if you want. Oh, believe me, buddy, we can do this for days. I will make you break. Make it easy on yourself and just tell us what we need to know.
In his attempt to flail, and his head's just bouncing as he's just trying to fight through the pain.
Oh, no, I'm not letting his head move. Like, Cecile's hand, yes, is grabbing the shirt, but it's that pressure of, like, I'm holding his head against the wall, so he can't really... So he can keep squirming.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's squirming. He's flailing. And it's less out of trying to break free and more of just the body's trying to react to the torturing more or less than anything.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
But as you continue to question information out of him, he just kind of chuckles again. The magician doesn't reveal his tricks. As now when he speaks, he's kind of spatting blood all over the place.
You're no magician. I'll make you talk. And slowly insert the blade into his fourth fingernail. And mind you, this is painfully slow. Like, when it stops stinging for just a second, I just keep going a little further and a little further and a little further.
Oh yeah, and your silence can stay active for 10 minutes.
Yep. And I have 4 slots with that, so we can do this for almost an hour.
Yep. So the pain in the dagger drops his HP even lower. And upon mentioning that he's not a magician, he just tries to chuckle, wince. He sounds
Mhm.
more like he's crying than he's laughing, even though you can't quite tell exactly what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think I have safeguards?
I don't think your safeguards matter. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, not only are we trying to figure all this shit out, but we also have to keep Tiamat from coming to life. So I'll get what I want out of you, whether you like it or not.
Is he wearing a necklace or anything?
Nope.
And like I'm checking his wrists and fingers. More or less, Cecile's doing like she knows certain like magical items could potentially, keep somebody from dying at least once or whatever the fuck, or she's just doing a check over of
Yep. No
that kind of
tome of
stuff.
life, no ring of regeneration, nothing that kind of gives off. He's got something on him that will do anything.
So instead of just stopping past his cuticle, I keep going. And I'm at the middle knuckle of his fourth finger now. I'm basically not only taking the nail off the nail bed, but I'm completely skinning his finger on the top. So when I twist this blade, it's going to show bone. And I just keep pushing.
Does a little bit more points of damage. Cecile,
Mhm.
I need a con save from you.
Okay. Am I getting poisoned?
No.
Okay.
You kind of feel that you kind of feel off for a second, but big strong Eldrin, you just kind of shake it off like, all right, whatever. That was weird.
Or likely her brain's just like, meh, probably brain sympathetically like watching this, being shaken by it. It's like, no, we're just gonna.
But
going.
enough of a self check that makes Felrose start to cackle.
How far back are his shoulders?
There.
I mean, like third. He's
I
basically
dislocated
hog-tied
his
from the
shoulder.
I
back.
can see his armpits, right?
I dislocated his shoulders
So,
entirely.
and it's pulled back, so I can basically
Yeah.
see his armpits, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
twist the blade, and skin from the top of his finger is just dangling. You can see the bone on his fourth finger of the hand that still remains somewhat intact.
And with that bit of blood loss, or not blood loss, but with that extra little bit of twink, Cecile, I need a con save with disadvantage.
What? Fuck. Do I want to indomitable this?
Uh,
I don't even know what's happening. I don't know if I can.
yeah, why not? Hydrone, give a perception check.
Yeah. You gonna roll for me? Yeah, nope.
Maybe.
Dice do not like me tonight.
Yeah, for a split second, Cecile, you kind of are forced to like almost step back for a second and then go back into it. Like something feels off.
I don't even know what type of check to make with that. Is he getting gigglier
A bit, yes.
At this point, Alyssa's voice is getting deeper, and her whole demeanor has changed.
Would it be an insight for myself or him? I don't know.
Unsure because you're not necessarily showing anything.
Mm,
You're passing enough of the con checks that you're just like, whoa, that was weird.
okay. Okay.
You still got Felrose
Just
pinned.
kind of like dizzy spells, more or less, kind of.
Yeah. Slowly,
Okay.
slowly being tortured, just kind of giggling through and laughing. He seems to be enjoying something that's going on.
At this point, Alyssa is getting really fed up and decides to grab his pinky and just completely severs it.
Fuck.
That's going to drop him to there. Getting really in the red there.
Yeah?
But upon that, I kind of need everybody to give me a perception check.
Including me?
For you, I would say insight.
Okay.
Dirty
At
20.
advantage, I have no modifier.
I'll even roll with Rolita and
It's my elbows.
they are still a
supposed to as
little
well?
far away.
Not you.
You're
not
not
there.
around.
But at the moment, if you want to play for Tibbers,
Hey, Cal.
Okay, I'll play for Timbers.
okay.
Timbers.
I'm not
Let
dead.
me pull up his character sheet.
Cecile, you are struck with this wave of weakness. Your chest starts to throb as if more or less you are feel like you're having a minor heart attack.
The fuck?
And in that moment, you step back and kind of drop
I'll say to
Felrose.
like Alyssa, yeah. Like if it hits suddenly, like Cecile's gonna be like, take him.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna actually hold this motherfucker by his hair, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you grab him. He's just kind of, dangling there, still kind of pinned, like, haha.
Do I pick up on anything that isn't really being noticed by anyone with the dirty 20?
Other than the fact of almost the instant that Alyssa applied more pain and torture to this guy, the steel started to react to something happening.
And you said it feels kind of like a heart attack?
Yep. It forces you to kind of take a step back and
I think if it feels like a heart attack even, like Cecile's instantly gonna be like that, like something's wrong with the chest, but I'm wearing this giant plate of metal on my
Mhm.
chest. I can't even because the human instinct is to hold the thing that hurts, or at least
Yeah.
touch or put pressure on it. And I
Mhm.
can't do that, so like she's going to kind of abruptly start trying to undo the chest plate, at least. Just to get it off so she can put her hand to her chest.
At this point, is she losing health?
Yeah. She looks like she just got going from, hey, I'm good and healthy and whatnot, to just instant almost enfeeblement. Kirk rushes up behind to try to like catch the seal from like falling backwards or anything like that, but
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? And while you have Felros pinned, grabbed by his hair, however, he just starts chuckling.
I'm not choking.
Good,
Nah,
good.
So
Yeah.
I put my hand around his throat. I put enough pressure not to make him pass out, but to make him shut up.
Couple of seconds of him trying to gasp for air and whatnot, but yeah, he quiets it up. But he's watching Cecile as if he's like a kid in the candy store.
Timbers is just gonna look at like everything that's gonna happen and just kind of give a smirk and say, "Can I eat him? Can I go werebear form and eat him? I want to eat him."
Don't eat him, because I have a
Ah.
feeling whatever is going on with him, whatever I do to him, negatively affects the seal, and I don't know if that can transfer over to someone else. So will someone cast healing word on this motherfucker?
Reluctantly, he will.
I'm gonna do something that
Uh,
might or might not help. It's either gonna help or it's just gonna be pointless.
Timbers is gonna cast first level healing word.
First level. I'll press the button. 7 points. Returned to.
I'm gonna look at Cecile. Do I notice anything happening after Felros receives the 7?
She seems to stable out a little bit. That pain
At this
starts to
point-
recess a little bit.
At this point, I get in his face and I said, whatever this is, when I break it, you're going to wish that you hadn't done that.
Do you let up so he can speak, or do you still have him
And
basically
let up so he
muted?
can speak slightly.
He's just sitting there, like, kind of
He has
gasping a
to
little bit.
strain- He has to strain really hard to speak.
Uh-huh. You think I placed safeguards
I don't give a
everywhere?
fuck about your safeguards. Because ultimately, if the end comes around and we beat you and we keep Tiamat from coming, I don't care what happens. Because Tiamat coming will be the end of all of us, including you fucking idiot. You really think that something that powerful won't turn on you? You're a fucking moron. You know nothing about real darkness. Nothing.
Chances.
I'm just gonna not. I'm gonna sock him in the face.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on Cecile.
On Cecile. You gonna let her take her shit off first?
What level Dispel Magic are you casting?
I only have it at 3rd level, so
So what is it? 4th and below? Or you have to roll?
If the spell
3rd level
is
or lower on target ends, for each spell 4th level or higher on target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
and you're targeting whatever this potential connection with Felros is.
I have this feeling that it's probably something he's cast on. Like I have a feeling that it's a spell that is cast on you. So I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
While this is happening,
If you're doing that, Cecile's gonna be like,
I would
if you voice it, I want to take off the armor and the swords and shit because you could potentially just nullify everything on her.
This is true.
Take it off, and inspect every little bit of it after this. See what happens.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
okay, before I cast it, I tell Cecile to take off anything magical.
So the armor, the swords, the helm. Do the runes I have on things, is that magical?
Yeah, but it's class magical, not item magical. That won't
Okay.
get dispelled.
Because the rune stays on there and then I activate it. So like it
Mhm.
stays dormant. I'm the only thing that can't. Yeah. Okay. So
Correct.
yeah, she'll
Correct.
just sit there and well, I mean, what is it? How many minutes does it take to is it like 10 minutes or something like that?
The don heavy armor
Fully.
or don off a
Well,
minute.
Take it off. Yeah.
It just really
Yeah,
sucks
so
when you're
she'll-
in combat if you have to try to don or dis-don armor. Because then it
so
takes
taking
10
it off is
rounds.
faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah. So no, I'll
Yeah, because you're not trying to get it to fit in place properly. You're
2
just trying to
seconds.
yeah. So I'm just releasing. Yeah, the armor's the fastest part. The
it's
swords,
undo
it's
and
just
drop.
take belt off, helm, take helm off. But then it's because it's full plate
Mhm.
through armor. So it's just this whole ass process. You already got the chest part off at least, so that helps. But yeah, she'll
All right.
just do
And with that,
and then I'll
Hydron tries
stand away
to
from it.
cast.
Then I cast Dispel Magic.
I need a d20 from you.
Got it. At 10 plus. Where'd that go? Yeah, DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
So D20. Roll. $13.
You cast your spell, and you feel this really strong bing in magic terms, like you sense that you hit something, but it does not break.
Like I don't feel any different.
You don't feel any different, and whatever Hydrun was trying to focus on, like you can tell something is there.
I tell
But-
Kirk that there's a spell there that I tried to break, but it wouldn't break for me.
Interesting.
Because I know Kirk also has Dispel Magic.
Maybe.
Because Kirk has used it before.
Huh?
People swap out spells.
Regardless, even at his highest level, he would still need a roll. So we won't do highest level.
Even at his highest level, he still has to roll.
Uh-huh. So he'll cast it at third.
Well, it's yeah.
Mm.
Ping.
After I watch Kirk do that, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "This is some of that high level shit, isn't it?"
Hydrun.
Yes.
Roll me an Arcana check.
We scroll up here. Ooh. I get a +7 in that. You fucking bitch. My dice hate me.
Tell us how you really feel.
While that's happening, in Timber's wild shape.
I think
no,
he's out of
actually.
wild shapes. He's
He's
only
not
got two.
wild.
Oh, he
Shapes.
is?
Yeah, I remember making him that comment when he went bat form the second time.
Okay.
We need a long rest for him to get his wild shape back.
I was looking at his thing.
I
That's why I couldn't see
wonder.
it.
Hey Kirk, do you think his magic will hold good if I take him to another dimension?
Kirk's like, this is not magic that I'm used to. So
We
I
can always
can't
test
answer
it.
that. We could.
Okay.
I mean, we've tried out the dispel attempts, right?
Mm-hmm.
On this plane of existence, yes.
So what is your plan?
I have etherealness.
I think I
Let me look at the
confused your
spell
theory
though.
already.
Let me look at the spell now. Hmm. I don't know. Hold on. Take a look at. Why can't I send to game log? Why dumb? Why do dumb?
Is it an ability or a spell?
It's a spell.
Let me look.
It's my 7th level spell.
Girl. Ooh.
I was gonna
Bonus action
ask.
self.
Does detect magic tell me what type of magic it is?
You might have to try.
I will do
So-
detect magic.
Etherealness only works on you until you start using it at 8th level or higher. Then you can bring up the 3 creatures with you. I want to say something you have. I think it's one of your Horizon Walker things.
I think because I decided to take on Barbarian, I don't have Horizon Walker.
No, you still have Horizon Walker. You just didn't get its next stage. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, unless somebody
Once per
has a
short
way to take
rest.
it to another dimension.
Yeah, Ethereal Step. You can cast Etherealness without expending a spell slot. You would need some sort of a teleportation if you wanted to go teleport to that particular plane.
Go look at my.
It wouldn't be teleportation. That would be plane shift. You can only
Yeah.
teleport on the same
Hold on.
plane you're on.
Hold on. Thor has a bunch of.
Can
Let me look. While I'm
can I
looking
detect
through this.
magic?
Sure.
I can detect magic at 3rd level.
Level detect magic.
I have an amulet of the planes.
Okay, yeah.
check
The
its
duration,
wording.
you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any.
Cool.
That's what I was wondering about the learn its school of magic.
Its particular school of magic is a curse.
Okay.
And then give me a perception check
Perception
with that.
check.
Yeah.
Let me get to that stuff. Perception. I got a 2. I was on an 18. My dice hate me.
So every single person around you kind of glows with a different magical aura. Some of it more like Kirk's really glowy because he's all magic.
Well, yeah, that and any items people are wearing.
Yep, they kind of give off a glow. But the same color that Felros is also seems intertwined in Cecile's aura.
Okay. I will
Well,
say
it
out
would be the
loud.
only color.
And yes, and
Took
then
everything off.
yes. But you also can tell the focal point is Cecile's heart.
I will say out loud it's a curse. They are intertwined, but they're intertwined at the heart.
Wait, what the fuck? So if his heart stops, hers does?
Hold on, Cecile's gonna scramble over to her bag of holding. Because I still have the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking yeah. So Cecile shuffle like I don't know what state I'm in at the moment. But because I assume I'm still feeling some pain, not as much as I was before, but still hurting actively, right?
Yeah.
So shuffle through the bag for the bounty and look at Cece and be like, what color is this?
What do I see?
The same color as Felros.
Same color as both of you.
Oh,
Are
she's
you fucking kidding?
mad now.
Are you
Like she's
fucking
gonna
serious?
like stomp over to Felros and then hold
just-
back because
Here you go. Lucy just kind of holds him by his hair and extends her arm like, here you go.
who in the fuck did you bribe from the Feywilds to get this kind of pact? Because I've only seen this kind of contract in one place. It's the fucking Feywilds, and I didn't take those for a reason. But apparently their rules don't apply here.
I believe she called herself Alestra.
Alestra. Does that name ring a bell to me at all?
Uh-huh. She's a really powerful Feywild sorceress.
You'll just kind of like,
Out of the two planes of existence that you are familiar with, this sorceress could probably destroy Kirk's in power.
yeah.
Zapdos ain't got nothing on this bitch.
Motherfucker.
Okay, so this particular contract, and Cecile's mad right now. In the Feywild, I'll look at Felros. It is part of the common, not courtesy, but it's part of the fucking rules that you disclose that this is the type of pact you're entering into, that someone is agreeing to. But apparently, I'll look back at Felros, incensed. Apparently, that doesn't apply to this plane.
As I said, safeguards. The bounty hunters I contracted decided to turn against me. I would still win.
I'm going to punch the wall next to him. I'll take the damage of whatever that is. I'm full force punching the wall next to me. I also want to see if that injures him in any way.
Punch the wall next to him. You do leave a nice little cracked indent. Pieces of stone fall off the wall. There's a very nice looking indentation.
I don't have my armor on.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But no, not enough to really. No.
At all? I don't see any. Oh, it just undid what you did, so you'll have to put it back to whatever it was. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway. What, 80? Do you want me at 89? I can just do the math on that if you want. Damage-wise.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not quite 100.
Out of character, does anyone else have detect magic?
There we go.
Would I be able to try to do another Arcana check?
Sure.
$23. Do I get anything?
As you're trying to sense what's going on, you get this briefest glance of a different realm kind of pushing you in a direction. And you can see this very faint golden thread that connects Felros's chest to Cecile's.
Okay, I don't know if this.
I wonder if we should deafen this motherfucker.
I want to try reaching out to the Raven Queen and asking for her advice.
Ooh.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't think Timmy was expecting that with the look on his face.
Do you need something to help you talk to her? I have an amulet of the plains in Thor. That was my only other thing I was thinking of.
I mean, it might possibly help. This is the first time I've done this, so.
I mean, yeah, the only help you get from Cecile is Cecile only understands the whole he dies, I die. She does not understand any of the intricacies beyond that. She doesn't spellcast, but she's mad right now. She's real fucking mad.
I like when I see a surprised look on Timmy's face.
So, with the guidance of the amulet, you kind of take a step back. Are you standing? Do you kneel? What do you try to?
I'm gonna go just sit full cross-legged and try to just kind of just focus.
10-15 seconds, nothing really seems to happen. But the few of you that are right there watching notices Hydrune's eyes snap open, and they're just this glowing blaze of white. And after a few seconds, they go jet black as she sits there motionless for a moment. Hydroon, you feel yourself suddenly, like in a matter of like how long it takes you to blink, you're no longer
I'm
metaphysically
ripped into her realm.
there. Yes.
Sort of like that night I was sleeping and woke up with a cloak.
Yep. And you feel the superimposed presence of the Raven Queen kind of like looking down on you as you're just in this like empty room. You know, the porcelain mask on her face, just head tilted at you.
It's like her champion's directly calling her. Wait, what?
Mom, come pick me up. It's getting scary.
So, as you are before the Raven Queen, do you say anything?
I kneel and have my head down, and tilt my head down. My queen, I am asking for your help for this one thing, because we have no idea what's going on how to fix this. One of my friends has a curse upon her that is binding her life to someone is trying to raise Tiamat. All I have seen is a slight golden thread connecting their hearts. I ask for your advice and guidance.
You see her arm move a little bit, and as you're looking down, you see a golden thread from your chest, and it, as you kind of like use your gaze to follow it, she's holding on to the other end of it. And she kind of explains that these are the threads of fate. As you are awfully connected to me, those two fates are aligned together. And if you're quick to kill one, I will claim both of my prizes. How you break it is up to you.
Wait, what? Wait,
Is
what?
there a way to separate their fates?
Even the mightiest curses have ways to fail. Perhaps don't look so closely at the string of fate.
Don't look so closely at the string of... Then where should I be looking?
In every realm of existence, there is cause and effect.
This would be the effect. The scroll with the bounty she took had the curse originally on it, binding her to him. That would have been the cause. How to separate them from each other is the issue. So, I look up from where she was holding the thread up further towards her face. Is it some... I have to deal with the scroll itself.
How else do you open a locked chest? Either with the key or with your fist. And before you can get anything else out of her,
Snap back.
you're snapped back. And Hydroon kind of gives this blink and eyes are back to normal.
That was freaky.
Oh, I've just been glaring at Felross this whole
I
time.
forgot about the damn necklace. Okay.
Wait, what about the necklace?
I forgot about the
Ballistic
fact that
necklace.
Thor's got.
Yeah.
I was going to make
Oh.
you roll for it otherwise.
The amulet of planes.
So, from what I'm gathering, right now their fates are connected. Either one of them dies, they both die. The threads of fate have bound them. However, it's this curse upon the scroll that has bound their fates.
So what happens if
do-
you just burn the scroll? Cecile, any ideas? What could possibly happen if we just burn the fucking scroll?
Would I have any idea? With my knowledge of the Fae Realm and not touching these contracts.
Kirk kind of wanders over to Hydrun and goes, "We might have to pool our resources. We both try to dispel the person. But what if we try to dispel the scroll?"
Ooh.
We only get one shot at this because I only have one more spell slot, but I'm down for trying it.
We only have one more spell slot for now.
Unless
Kirk
our short rest.
elects to use a higher level spell slot to give the advantage on the roll. So he'll pop
I was
off
gonna
a
activate one of my runes to
fifth
give
level.
advantage on a thing. Let me see. Okay, does me activating the storm rune help at all with this, Timmy?
Yeah, it would probably
As a
allow us
bonus
both
action,
to roll with
Yeah.
advantage.
until the state ends, when you or another creature you see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check. I mean, would casting the spell count as an ability check since you've got to roll it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So yeah, I will, like, Cecile's eyes will, like, do that thunder lighty up thing and then shoot to whoever doesn't have the advantage right now so that they do have the advantage.
Considering all this has is a cast button, there's no, and I can't select any way of doing with advantage. How do I do that? Do I just click
Just-
it twice to roll it twice?
Just roll it twice and take the highest.
Okay.
Rolling. Oh, shit.
Did that just roll 2 d20s? That's what that did to me.
Because we would both have to roll, but
Hold
we're
on.
rolling with advantage.
It didn't roll anything on my end. Hold on, I'm reloading.
It did not.
So 8's the higher of your two,
Mm-hmm.
plus the spell's
Yeah.
level to me.
Yep.
So I don't know what level you're casting that at.
Well, the DC
Nothing
is
else
10
will
plus
blow
the
up
spell
that.
level.
Wait, hold on. I think that's my roll sitting right there that hasn't loaded. Nope, that's just me. It's saying I haven't loaded. Nope, hold up. I am just going to load the app. God. Yeah, it's more reliable in the current moment. Spells. Where you at?
This is intense.
Excusez-moi?
Hmm?
Is it just not letting you roll it?
Let me try this again. Motherfucker!
It's just not loading.
No.
You got physical dice sitting there?
Or just using the sidebar D20 and then adding your modifier to whatever comes up.
Okay, my
See if that
modifier is
works.
+4. Sidebar D20 is rolling.
Okay.
Okay, with the +4, that takes me to 21 on the first roll.
So,
And roll it again because you get advantage on it.
Yeah, I'm going with that first roll.
so 21 total.
21.
You're focusing this D-spell on the ground, on the scroll. And even with Kirk's assistance and the rune assistance, it drops the DC a couple of points. And you go give it a full... The two of you are given full throttle the spell on a singular point. And after a few seconds of seemingly nothing is happening, the scroll ignites in blue flame.
Is that
Oh, that's
good?
interesting.
Do I feel better?
It takes a few seconds for the scroll to get consumed in the blue flame. But almost as soon as it fizzles out the last little bits of it, Cecile, you feel a massive weight lift off of your chest.
Yeah, there's a very solid, like probably the first solid deep breath she's taken in a hot minute.
Noticing that,
And then I'll just look at Alyssa and be like, take the whole fucking hand.
Hold
Let's
on.
see.
Hold on. Before you do that, I'm going to do another Arcana check.
Bro wants to make sure.
Dirty 20.
Fair.
Want me to do it to detect
Well, you
magic?
still. How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
It's probably still up, right? Tim,
Alyssa's
or no?
slowly pulling out the dagger. She turns Felross around and shoves his face into the mountain and just holds him there. He's like, I need somebody to come hold him real quick, please.
It's like
CC, you see that Felros at aura on Cecile fade to nothing. And Hydrune, you can see the thread of fate fall off.
You're clear.
No more threat of fate. You're good.
Somebody can hold this motherfucker.
I will hold him up. As soon as the thread of fate is clear, I'm shoving him into the wall for Alyssa to just take the whole goddamn hand.
So I hold him by the hand that has bone exposed because that's fresh. I just hold that one finger and I take the blade and I just stab down in between the two bones below the wrist. I twist it and then I start carving around the wrist, slicing through one bone, going through tendons and both arteries, going through the other bone. And then I don't even completely sever the hand. Before completely going through the second bone, I grab the hand and I twist it and I break the second bone.
Alita is going to walk away.
Alita is
turn
down
around.
the
God.
ladder and just walking away.
I'm sure he's
Alita is
screaming at this
walking
point, so I
away.
say, turn him around real quick. I'm holding his hand.
Oh yeah, I'll
Turn him
yeah.
around. And I take the meaty part of where the thumb is at the palm and I shove it into his mouth. And then I take the bottom of my palm and I just force a strike under his chin, making him bite into his own flesh. So, Felrose, I really think you should tell us what we want to know. And this is your last chance before I make you permanently go deaf in one ear. And then I take the blade as it's on fire and I cauterize the wound where he is missing a hand now.
He is missing. He is down to literally a ring finger and a pin.
Yeah, his other hand only has a ring finger. And a pinky right
The scream he lets off echoes. You can just hear that blast echo down the corridor. Just it is the probably the worst noise most people have ever heard out of somebody, all up until the point where you make him more or less eat his own fucking hand.
Yeah.
CT will now follow Lita.
You pissed me off and I was in the military. I know how to get answers out of people. So after I make him eat his own hand or part of it, I kind of drop it on the floor and I'm like, "Hey Thor, are you hungry?" So tell Rose
Nom nom.
about what we want to hear. Are you gonna talk yet?
CC is not going on the corner. He's like, nope.
Y'all aren't torturers, I am. I know what I'm doing.
As Hydra's just sitting there, like, she'll take an ear, I'll take an eye.
No, I'm not taking his ear. But I'll make sure you can't hear
After a bit of just
Same thing.
of
It's one
shallow
of those,
breaths
let
and
him get up.
yep, after like a couple of minutes of bated breaths and trying to, keep from, like, he's got tears down. He is, was at one point bleeding all over the place. He kind of just becomes calm, and with the toughest smirk he can muster, which isn't much, "I've got nothing left to say to you."
You were waiting to hit that button.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Alyssa. Like, he's not gonna talk. He's not gonna give anything else.
Suit yourself. Hey, Kurt, can you do me a favor? You see this arrow, and I pull one of my regular arrows out, and I'm like, "Can you make it just a little bit smaller for me, please?"
Curiosity has killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Yep, pew.
I'm gonna, like, peer my head over the ladder where Cece and them went. I'm gonna gesture to. How strong is Hydrune? Hydrune can hold this fucker up, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all don't.
Okay.
I don't need y'all anymore. Y'all can walk over there. You might want to for this part. I
Oh
got
no,
this.
Cecile doesn't want to leave.
Okay.
I more or less was just gonna shout down to Cece and Alita that maybe they want to cover their ears.
And Hydrune's used to this
If
shit.
Alita's
She had
not
the same
already
career path
doing that
you.
as she's just walking away, like, nope.
I was just about to say, Lita's hands went over her ears the moment she got down the ladder.
So,
All facial expressions from Cecile were just the reactions to slowly feeling what he was going through. Cecile is not phased at all by any of it.
I take
Jeez.
the arrow that has been shrunk down, and it's bigger than his ear canal, but I make
Worst
sure
Q-tip ever.
it pierces his eardrum.
Satisfaction brought it back, huh, Timmy?
Wait a
And
minute. Wait a minute.
and I twist it before ripping it out. That bitch ain't got an eardrum in that ear anymore.
No, he done deaf.
He's deaf on that one side.
But you also see after a few seconds that ear is starting to bleed.
Okay,
If I touch you, I'm gonna catch a felony.
exactly. So I'll take my dagger, my fire dagger, and just put the tip of it in there and kind of turn it a little bit just to cauterize everything, which creates its own cuts, but it'll stop the bleeding. Maybe coughing up blood for a little bit and blowing blood out of his nose for a little while, since the ear, nose, and throat is all connected. But
He starts to fade in and out of consciousness from all of this. You're not sure if it's from the blood loss and cauterization or just the sheer pain.
it's probably. I'm just gonna say before he does black out, I'm be like, just remember, there's a lot more that I know how to do. I'm gonna take a fucking nap, you pussy. I'm fucking just gonna knock him. I'm just gonna knock his jaw.
Knock his ass out.
Yep, I'm gonna knock him out.
Okay, and I thought I was cruel with just chopping off his fingers when I was playing Alyssa. Holy shit.
When Alyssa came back after I came back from peak season last year, and I said Alyssa had gone dark, I was not kidding. And it's getting worse. So keep that in mind.
So he's unconscious now?
Cece's very much cross-legged, sitting on the floor, fingers in his ears, doing la 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 la.
I don't think I can put any more tokens on him.
The exact same thing.
Because technically, condition markers, he's deafened, he's exhausted, he's incapacitated, he's restrained, and he's unconscious. Oh, I think I can add one more.
Quiet.
Bloodied.
Mhm.
Bloodied. Yeah.
He's quiet at least now.
Mm-hmm.
Make him small, make him go away, because if I see him, I'm gonna break his neck.
If I touch you, I'm gonna catch a felony.
Exactly.
Kirk just kind of shrugs and is like, it only lasts a minute.
Damn. All right.
Do you want to stick him somewhere?
If I put him in my bag of holding, he's going to suffocate.
After how long?
Couple of minutes.
Like 5 minutes.
10 minutes? I thought it was 10.
Most depending on the size of the.
You guys
creature.
see Thor bouncing around going. That's just what you see Thor doing around his body after he's already eaten sand.
I want to ask for a specification. You guys said the aura around Cecile went away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The
And that
color of
contract.
the-
Is that same curse color on Felrose still there? Was that still there?
Yes.
I wouldn't see the color. I just saw the threads of fate.
Yeah,
So
I would
Cecile will note as she's putting her armor back on, slowly but surely. Cecile will note that he's got more than one contract like this out there. We kill him, they potentially all die.
Did
While there are bad bounty hunters out there, there are some that are actually doing good work. It's dirty work, but it's good in the end.
Did I happen to see any other threads coming off of him?
Due to distance of the person he's connected to, you don't see them.
Okay.
But yeah, Cecile will just point that out, just as a thing to note.
All right.
Wait, we still have his hand, right?
Yeah, Thor's got it.
We could just leave him tied up somewhere down here. If he's gone by the time we come back, we literally have a portion of his body we can use to scry and find where he is.
Like the way you think.
So leave him here tied up to this crane, maybe? Oh, we could suspend him from the crane, kinda, yeah.
I mean, the crane is
floating
connected to a platform, but if you disconnect the platform, it's just a crane.
Yeah, disconnect the platform. Hang him from the crane. By his hands behind his back. Keep him gagged.
I was just about to
He's
say, I
currently
need you to
blind,
define how
deafened.
you're hanging them.
Yeah, hands are still bound. Or, I mean, what's left of his hands. His arms are still bound. And he's still gagged. He's currently what? He's got however many conditions on him. So hang him from that. If he ends up managing to leave while gagged and all this other fucking stuff, we have his hand and we can scry and find him.
If I was there, I would probably say across the water in that one little area because I don't know if he can swim or not.
It's true, he would have to figure out how to swim out of there, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just tie him to the crane. There's no good tying points on that platform over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Our own Peter
Yeah.
Pettigrew, missing fingers. And
So the crane is the platform is currently on the ground.
Mhm.
Take it, you cut
And
the line
he
and
is hanging with his hands behind his back in an awkward as fuck position. Probably kind of hog-tied. I remember how we had him bound before.
Yeah, he was hogtied.
cool.
And
So,
he's
yeah.
gagged and all that jazz. Gag him, everything. I'd fucking
While
leave him
you're
there.
hanging him, is not to kill him.
Mhm.
This buys CC some time to try to coax Alita back to the group, so you guys can move forward.
Pulled in that little.
Yes.
He's just
And
like
apparently
saying,
one came up behind us, another one came around the town hall, come in, and another the
Yeah.
third one. And then when they found out we were doing Pokemon, I went, what?
Wait, what?
I was like,
Pokemon.
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 Yeah, so see, like, I'll leave the hog tying him up to the crane or whatever to other people so I can get my armor back on. Please. Please and thank
you
you.
do your thing.
Did my
I
health
got
come
it.
back? Or is
It
it
did
still...
not come back.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Should we rest?
No, we already did a short rest. I'm worried about Nyla.
Okay.
Because she was with the fucking Dragonborn fuck. And who knows
God
what the
damn it.
fuck's happened to her at this point.
CC's very much saying, we're a good group. We don't do this often.
Hydra's gonna come to the edge of the... Alita, if you can hear me, Cecile might need some help, some healing.
We'll follow CC over to the rest of the group. Just gonna continue to keep space between her and Alyssa. So she like sneaks around the far side over by Timbers and Cecile.
Timbers just points onward. Walks off.
I'll look at Alita. Just be like,
Walk straight into the silence bubble. Cool.
I'll just look at Alita. Be like, I'll give you a full rundown of everything that man has done.
Can he like
later.
walk through the bubble or no?
He's not dead yet.
I mean, you move the token.
There are
If he's
bigger
where
issues
he's at
happening.
now, then yes, you walked right into the silence bubble. So Timbers is going onward. Da, 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 da.
But yeah.
I mean, even if he was dead, I have Ray's dead, so
Yeah, except
That would have...
yeah.
Uh,
The problem is, if he dies, there's still curse energy coming off of him, which means there are other people under probably the same type of contract I was. Meaning he
unfortunate.
dies, they die. just glaring at that man. And what was that name to me again? Said Al.
The name of the sorceress.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Salida. It's another A name.
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Okay. Yeah, Cecile, honest to God, takes out tiny scratch pad like type thing, just writes that name down, underlines it like 3 times, just to be like,
Find.
find / like spread the word that she shared that particular fun curse to this plane. And then yeah, all right, let's go see if we can find Nyla.
All right.
And I'll do like, as I'm donning my armor and all that jazz, I will burn at least one of my second wins, Timmy,
Okay.
just to like wherever the fuck that is on my sheet of 5,000 things I can do as a bonus action.
And then I don't know if Alita was gonna drop a heal spell.
Healing spell.
Does
Alyssa
she
still has a very,
need
like,
a heal spell?
Sorry.
1d10 plus 13. Roll a d10. 6
Let me
plus
Just
13.
try to, like,
see.
talk inside
What do I
the
So I get
have
circle.
left for healing?
I got 19 from just that short wind, which is nice. Or second wind. Cecile is actually going to like wave you off a little bit and be like, I don't know what kind of state Nyla's going to be in. I'd rather. I'm okay-ish. I'm not bloodied anymore.
I have no problem spending a 3rd level cure wounds on you. I have a couple of my higher level spells left.
Okay. I'll allow it.
You weren't really getting a choice here. I'm going to, unlike Timbers, where I quite literally slap him to heal him, Lita is going to put her hand against Cecile's shoulder and cast a 3rd level cure wounds on her.
The nice, like, hi. You are healed. Whereas Timbers is more of a some bitch. Get smacked right up the back of the head.
Fucking take it.
Yeah, you went in one motion. You went from practically full health to half health.
I like it, bitch.
That was ouchy. All right, that's much better. There we go.
Alrighty. So as you guys are all
Let's go.
healed up and heading off, Timbers reminds Alyssa that as he's probably flailing in silence, that silence bubble is still up.
All right.
Cecile is gonna like do that like ear thing. Like Timbers is flailing and doing whatever it is. Cecile mockingly is just gonna, what? What? Can't hear. No, I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Because I don't think I heard anything.
No, it's
No, for once it's
surprisingly
quiet.
peaceful right now.
Oh, very funny. You can't hear me.
And as the second you decide, in mid rant, Timbers fashion, is ranting and raving about, what do you mean you can't hear me? What the hell is this? Blah 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 blah. You drop it mid sentence, and it's like, I can't say. Oh, loud. Oh.
And we've stated that my armor's back on, right, Timmy?
Yep.
Yes.
You have donned your armor.
Sweet. Got my swords. Got my
Even if teammates were helping by going, all right, here's your bracer, slide arm in here. Okay, we'll help you. Like, I mean,
Party acted like Parcel Squire to help read on armor.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you would take a couple of minutes to don it yourself, but if the team decided to go, here's your bracers, okay, here's your boot, here's your helm, like
all the fucking pieces.
You could have warned me.
Because essentially,
sound bubble.
with 3 people, you could pretty much have 90% of your armor reattached in one fell motion.
Yep. So
Not Transformers assemble. It's Cecile assemble.
right.
Pretty much.
Like typically it doesn't fully like when she does the trance thing or whatever the fuck it is, because it's not real sleep that she's doing, you know? It's
Mhm.
it's the trance. So as far as I've found, I don't have to take it off for that state since it's not real sleep. So
Sleeping with
This
your
usually-
armor in certain depends on the type of armor may or may not impose exhaustion the next morning because it's very difficult to sleep in something that
Yeah.
doesn't move very well.
but
But as you
she doesn't
basically
sleep.
just kneel and trance,
Yeah.
you don't
Normally,
actually
like
sleep.
plate armor or
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah.
I
Full
forget.
if I was not this elf variant, I would
Basically, most kinds of heavy armor, unless it has a particular variant, as in a cough living armor or something that you
Mhm.
can't don off. Thorny has had this bite her in the ass on Saturdays a couple of times.
Yep.
Sleeping in full dwarven plate, and it's like, okay, well, now you're going to be hurting in the morning.
yeah.
But I think most of our party
Anyway.
is wearing either light or medium or none.
Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, so no, once we're all and Timbers does that shout, so like, yeah, that tracks. All right, let's see if we can tell where like I'll point out one of the tiny gnome boot prints from the sets of prints,
Mhm.
you know, that I had been
Mhm.
tracking. I want to see if I can see that anywhere in these paths.
Investigation check.
And I'll
Timbers
point
is
it
just
out
gonna
to
be,
like
whispering to Hydroid. You could have at least warned me. You guys were gonna drop the bubble.
Damn.
I'll
Okay.
point out the prints to everybody else.
I made that DC an 18. You do notice that the south
Nice.
tunnel it
Yeah.
veers off.
Mm-hmm.
Because
where
you
the prints
guys are
go?
there, we'll do some revealing. No, I like that. There we go. Because you're there.
And Cecile's doing a lot of that, like shifting like she's back in her own body type stuff. Like things feel correct now and she's getting used to it again. So where did the footprint go?
Yeah. South, if I have to reload because the map's not
This way?
doing its thing. Yep.
That's where it went. Okay. So yeah, Cecile will point that out.
Yep, the tracks go down.
It's gotta be like
Southern.
that's not a lizardborn or a dragonborn. That's a gnome. That's a gnome foot.
All right. Where'd you go?
Yeah.
What's the marching order?
Same as before, in my opinion.
Timbers
Yeah.
is gonna go ahead forward this way.
Timbers can go in front of me. I stopped trying to get Timbers to listen to me months ago. For however long ago. Like she's trying to
And
tell him to
given
be
that
careful.
they're 10-foot squares,
Mm-hmm.
you guys kind of can march side by side down this tunnel.
Okay.
Chipper's perception check.
You might have to do it for me.
Oh, that's right. I will hit the button.
Wait, I still have
Perception
my
check.
dice. I could also do that.
You could do that too.
Can I do here?
Oh,
I'll do my dice instead.
okay.
Alright, I don't know. DM made a noise like it was a good roll.
I want to at least try. I don't know if DM can see my. That's
Yeah,
11.
I don't know if you.
But he has
11
advantage
plus
on
8.
perception checks.
Does he have
Yeah.
advantage on perception?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Holy
Okay, so
So roll it again?
I'd
fuck
take
advantage.
I would take Tim's almost. You roll one, Tim rolls the other, whichever's better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 advantages.
He's got advantage on Arcana, Athletics, History, Investigation, Nature, Perception, Religion, Stealth, and Survival. And out of all of those, he's only proficient in 3 of those things.
Oh, you think 9 is a lot? My sword's made.
Oh, dude.
I have advantage on a lot of things as well.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, some of those things are charisma based, and that's not a good stat for me.
So what did you
So-
roll, Kerma?
I rolled a 7.
An 11 and a
Second
7?
roll. Yeah.
All right, so that's a plus 8, so the 11 makes it a 19.
Okay. I'll go with the roll that you made.
No. You rolled twice.
Oh, that's true.
And I'll probably wave for Hydroon, because Hydroon's probably mentioned the whole Devil's Sight thing.
What does Timber see?
Like, I see everything 120 feet away in full color.
I don't know why the Pink Panther theme stuck in my head right now, but I do.
Everyone else with dark vision has black and white. I have Technicolor.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what's in my head.
Hey guys, I found water.
But you also hear the movements of several creatures in this vicinity.
no. Monsters.
Actually, that would give your sight more like this. Wow, it cut off exactly what I was trying to show. Guess I gotta go around it. So that's what you can see from where you're at.
Waiting for it to update.
Oh.
Timbers is just gonna kind of whisper yell over to Cecile. Guys, get over here! I
I'm
said
literally
something
right
bad
next to you.
here.
I'm literally right next to you.
Oh, they cross.
I don't know why the map doesn't want to update for me. I'm gonna refresh. Apologize
I
in
gotta
advance.
refresh
It
too.
screws with things.
You guys were like far in the back. That's why.
Yep. So you just kind of hold
Oh,
ground until everyone catches up, or what?
I was sticking on. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll come
pretty
up
much
to
Timbers
here
waits
kinda
to
quietly.
catch up.
Cool. Cecile perception check. And actually, the sisters could probably roll one too. Because you guys are close enough.
19.
It rolls. I rolls. Balls. God dang. My dice were like, no. No, thanks.
All right. Where is it's the deep? How deep is the water? Um. Okay, so the water is kind of deep.
Mhm.
For a medium-sized creature, it comes up to waist at its steepest point. For a small
Oh.
size, probably comes up chest almost to neck.
Okay. That's less steep than the other portion, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Timber's just gonna have a hard time walking in it then.
Well,
But
there's
with
a
the
path
perception
around it.
check, you guys can see further into the area. See two creatures hobbling about.
Do I know these creatures for what they are? I'm not sure.
Maybe, probably.
You want me to roll something for it?
Yeah, let's do a history check.
And I roll for that as well.
Sure.
Okay.
14.
Timber's just gonna like look back at the others and be like, "Wait, what if I go back and get one of the dead
Dirty
bodies back
20.
there that we fought?"
Cecile, you know these very much to be trolls. And to them, walking around like they're trampling through water that's not even knee deep, as these guys are large creatures.
I'll just kind of like light out a mumble of like trolls. Did I see any more gnome prints that weren't caused by timbers?
It leads up to the
Around, like,
water,
a
but then
ring.
no. Nope. It stops at the edge of the water. Tibbers and Cecile can see both of them. Alyssa and Hydrun can only see the one here. The one on the right.
Well, Cecile did say trolls, not troll.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And they did not
Right,
see you guys
past
yet.
them.
So they're just kind of muddling through the water, fishing up things in the water.
Mm.
I'm gonna roll for stealth.
I'm gonna like hold up, like I'll say trolls and hold up like a 2 fingers over my shoulder.
What +3
Just
for
like I
stealth there,
spotted 2.
Perma?
That's 18. Yeah,
+3?
+3.
+3, 18?
Yeah.
All right. You are stealthy for the time being.
Okay. Timbers is gonna go ahead and sneak around,
Oh god.
hoping to get over.
Wait for this TM. This state.
What do you suggest we do?
I mean, like I said, she holds up the 2 and then draws her hand, more or less, like to let's
like
take them.
I lean forward to speak quietly to like Alyssa and Cecile, and it's like, well, Alyssa and I do have range, so we could both like straight up.
As you guys are discussing this, and Timber is kind of stealthily scaling the wall, notices a third troll that perks up.
At Timbers. Do I see the third one? No,
No.
or no? I don't see the third one. Okay.
It's around a
Do
corner.
You're the third one.
You
Oh,
do.
no, it's around it.
You do as it decides to smell out the gnome.
Oh, so it like shifts forward.
Oh shit.
What's Timber's AC?
Timber's AC is 15.
Oh fuck.
Well, there
All
goes
right.
trying to do a sneak attack.
Cecile is gonna very quickly be like, "You guys take out that one. I'll go start distracting the other two." Like,
It
I'm gonna
rushes
start.
forward at Tibbers
They're gonna
and
try and do
makes
a
a couple of
surprise.
swipes, but Tibbers, being surprisingly alert, decides to duck and weave and bob, and tiny creature versus the small creature versus large creature kind of had a little bit of an advantage on the getaway.
Longbow.
As soon as it's rushing forward and it comes into view, Cecile's gonna be like, "You take him, I'll distract the other two," and she's gonna shoot out to like here and do giant smite basically to get
20.
attention
smite.
to. Yeah, because I got 30 feet of
I
movement.
had already when I said vicious longbow, that was me drawing it out and knocking it. I have an arrow knock. I'm about to let it go.
Okay.
Which one?
Hydrant's
The
about
one
to
by
cast
Timbers?
Eldritch Blast all 3 rounds.
This
But
one.
say the two of you, the sisters, have a.
Clear
Because
line.
you guys were sneaking, so yes, you guys both have a clear line to get a one attack off before.
Yeah, and the swords are
Combat
out.
begins.
I'm more or less trying to get attention. Like I'm trying to distract these two over here
That connects.
so that this
I'll wait
one
for
can be dealt
Alyssa
with.
to finish rolling before I roll.
Oh, I don't know. Timber.
So Cecile, you only moved 20 feet at the time being.
30. No, I was trying to go my full 30 out. Just
Okay,
more or
yeah,
less.
30
I'm
will get you
intercepting
there.
these two to give
Yep.
the sisters time to deal with the other one.
2.
Basically, intentionally becoming a large target.
24, huh?
Is that all of
Okay.
Alyssa's shots?
I get 2 attacks per action. And that was both attacks.
And that
And they were at this motherfucker.
Hydrant's 3 shots. So 21. Does that hit?
That'll hit.
Okay. There's 1, 2 with a 26, and then 3 with a 13.
Ooh.
That will not hit, but the other two will.
Got it.
So I figure as soon as the Eldritch Blasts are going, these two over here are going to be alerted that something might be happening.
Yep.
And I would like to slow their.
Total of 19 damage from Hydrant.
All right. And now I get to say very lovingly, roll for initiative.
God damn.
20.
Do you want to fight a cave troll?
I love being able to have. I love having
Plus
advantage on
8,
it on initiative.
28.
I gotta do something because my initiative falls.
Said 28, Irma?
Yep. Natural
Crazy.
20.
Oh, shit. All right. Alrighty, wow. A lot of high rolls. But we're going to start with Tibbers.
All right. I've only played Timbers once, and that was at the very, very beginning of the campaign, where you didn't have all of this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Just look at the
Chicken, if
spell.
you're watching this, I'm sorry.
He's got
I don't know what
weapons.
if he's marked
He's
it,
got the
but
dagger.
hybrid
He's got the
transformation-
sickle. He doesn't have any of his.
Okay. It
Oh,
was
no.
unmarked, that's why.
Hold on a second. Wild shapes for him come back on a short rest.
Do they? Did
Yeah.
he reach that low?
It says wild shape 2 per short rest.
Oh, nice.
Well, shit.
Okay.
Which means, yeah, between wild shape and the hybrid forms.
The bonus action hybrid transformation. You can transform into a hybrid form up to 1 hour. You can speak using equipment and wear armor in this form. You can
Yep,
revert
and
to
that's
your
once
normal-
per short rest, so it can
Okay,
be done.
So he'll do that.
All right, so he goes. Werebear.
Now attack.
Tibbers goes over here. Werebear comes out, and because Werebear is now a larger creature as well. Oh no, still a medium. So bring him down. All right.
Do I attack with a hybrid form, predatory strike, strength, or dex? That
Dex
one I'm
is your higher.
confused on.
Dex is your higher.
I think it's an either
Oh.
or.
Yeah, it's an either or. You
Okay,
can
I'll-
either strike dex wise or strength wise, but he's
Okay.
got a +8 for dex and +5 for strength.
I'll do a dex then.
Red strike.
That's a nat 1. Never mind.
Oh boy.
100 roll.
I need you to roll your D100. Your two 10 looking ones.
That one. And this one. Okay. 89. I'm sorry, chicken.
I mean, you're attacking with yourself, so.
I need a con save.
That's a d20.
Yes. And that's going to be a +3.
12. 15.
Okay, cool. So you don't self KO yourself.
Okay.
So treat it as a normal miss.
What the fuck?
It's so
Alright.
hard you slam your head into the wall behind you. Like,
And I think that is all for his
Takes a
attacks.
while to lose your head.
Yep. It is.
oh my god.
Roll. And it decides to go bash, bash, bash.
Andrew, can you roll my
Did I roll your
for
what?
initiative?
No.
Because I was answering my door because my cat just showed up.
Well, I did not know that. Do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
I will roll it. I still
Okay.
have the app open.
All right. The troll goes swing, swing, swing. I hit the button twice.
Oh,
Do you
I
have
did.
advantage?
No.
Oh, so 8.
What, huh?
8 was the first one.
Okay.
So it still goes before me.
Question.
Uh,
Hits.
Huh?
I have a reaction. It's that.
Okay.
Can I use that as a reaction?
Sure.
Okay. So
So the troll makes a con save.
What's the con save?
con save of 16. That's a D10.
It fails.
Is this D8? No. It's D12.
D8 is
Diamond one.
Yeah.
3.
so 3 points of necrotic.
Yes.
Resistance. Okay. Um. So with that being said, so I guess did you roll your spores damage?
3 points of
Yeah.
necrotic.
3.
Hmm.
And then so the troll dishes out after it's half 16 points of piercing damage.
Don't start that.
Sorry.
So yeah, you end up taking because I think I think you still have your normal hit die
Yeah.
as Werebear form.
Yes. I think
Okay. So you end up taking 16 points of damage, which I
Okay.
will add to the sheet. Boom. Okay. All right, and that ends its turn. Hydron.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw of
You
Of
got
how
cut
much?
off from the DC.
I needed to make a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Failed.
Oh, good. It's going to take 3d12 of necrotic damage. Where's my d12? There it is.
Are you tolling the dead?
Yes, I am.
Sound less happy when you say that.
It's my favorite button in Sunday's campaign.
Bung.
So it's taking, come on, 26 points in necrotic? Timbers gave the troll a little taste of what it was about to receive from me.
Alrighty. Cool. Fun. All right.
No, you can't. You can't hear the smile.
Is that end your turn?
Yes, you fucking can.
I was about to say
That
something.
I'm going to move up to if it'll let it'll actually let me do so. It'll actually let me do so. I am moving up to. It didn't let me do so. It moved me back.
But try again.
What are you gonna do?
All right. Around here puts me at my 30, right?
Yes.
I'll move there.
Okay. You have been moved.
It's- Oh look! Now I have full sight of all three.
Mhm. I wouldn't necessarily use the word all yet.
Here comes flying in.
Well, for what's visible, it is all.
It's just too damn good. Shit, nope, they're not close enough. Which hits. This one takes a chunk. Alrighty. So I don't know if you guys saw that roll.
I mean, yeah.
So this one on the far left took a witch bolt
Ouchie.
arced with lightning.
Ooh. Which bolt is?
See, I wish I could cast Witch Bolt, but
If he's alive at the start of my next turn, I can just go and damage. I don't even need a hit.
oh, I know. It's a beauty.
What's this? Cecile has some pent up aggression that she needs out.
All right, Alita.
Alita is gonna cast fourth less.
Bless? Is that what you said?
Yes, and I'm going to focus it on Cecile and the sisters because at fourth level I can bless up to 3 creatures.
Bing, bang, boom.
What does Bless do?
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll an additional d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or the saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Applying the
So add a
condition.
d4 to your attacks.
Yep, applying the condition modifier on you guys.
What I love about Bless is it's not oh, you get to do this once on your turn. It's just if you make an attack roll, so every single one of your attacks gets that bonus.
I'm on apple cheesecake dip.
Cheesecake dip. God damn. Alrighty. So you drop that and we go roll.
How about a what? Oh, yeah.
Roll. One's up.
Cecile's just excited because
The seal does a 26 hit.
yeah, sure.
Actually, I'll just roll all three and then I'll let you know what the lowest one is. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a 22, a 24, and a 26.
Cool. So yeah, all three will hit.
Ooh, okay. Your giant spine gives you resistances, right?
No, it's a
okay.
second thing, which I haven't had a chance to activate, which sucks.
It actually rolled really high.
That's fine.
Between its 3 attacks, 34 points of damage.
Okay.
Between slashing and piercing.
Okay.
So it just runs up and goes for a bite, which connects, and then swipe, and
Whee!
kind of bellows out this roar.
I'm just gonna shout back at it. If it roars in my face, I'm gonna shout at it.
Are you going to do a Brendan Fraser in The Mummy?
A little.
Just a little opposite.
Like I said, Cecile's got some rage and aggression that she couldn't take out on the person she wanted to. I mean, she could have, but he'd die, and then numerous other people potentially would have died. Anyway.
Cecile has a conscience.
Fortunately.
Unlike the one that we left hanging back there.
If she knew who else potentially had a bounty with him, then, you know, she might make different decisions depending on who they were.
Does Sledge still have a bounty with?
I don't know. I don't know if Sledge even had a bounty with it. Oh wait, no, he must have. There's going to be a lot of sending spells happening. Once we get to somebody who can do sending.
And once we have a way of being able to find out who had gotten those contracts.
Okay, so Troll 2 runs up, same person.
Gentlemen.
That will hit.
Well, I assume it not be.
Does a modified 20 hit?
Yeah.
It's only 2 hit on this one.
Okay.
For, oh shit, low rolls.
Go ahead.
13 points.
Okay. I love it because they're focused on me, and now they've come to a spot that puts them in clear line of sight.
I know.
Yes, look at the big, large lady. I'm your biggest problem. Literally. Figuratively, you've got bigger problems behind me.
You're the literal biggest problem.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so they both detected me.
Yep. Which then goes to Alyssa.
Pick a troll, any troll.
Pick a troll, any troll. Sammy.
I apologize.
No, you're good.
Hunter's Mark, firstly, as a bonus action. Is it a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark's bonus action.
Hunter's Mark on that motherfucker over there.
On the far one, close to Timbers.
I had been fucking raging.
So close.
Oh,
So close.
oh,
Guys.
fucking 30. Damn.
Which weapons is it that is your vicious longbow one that 19? No, okay. I think it's just the
No,
crimson
it's the,
cryo blade.
It's the cryo blade, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I just.
But if I continue to my rules of, I mean, you matched twice its AC.
Yep.
With
I goes
both
to the
hits.
attacker.
So crits
With
anyway.
both hits.
So
That
both
is
would
what
technically
it
be
was.
counting as a crit. So, which one are you hitting?
The one on the
One
first
by
one.
Timbers.
One over
The
there?
one by Timbers. Yes.
So that first one is a.
What is it?
Oh,
The
boy.
first one was
Damn.
My vicious longbow is a 1d8 plus 5, so it's a 13 on its own. And then you add, if you add Hunter's Mark damage, it's a
So 8 plus your 7.
it's a d6.
Plus the
8
Hunter's
plus 7
Mark.
is 15. Is
Yes.
the Hunter's Mark damage mixed?
Hunter's Mark is a d6.
No, the Hunter's Mark is yes, Hunter's Mark is D6, but it applies after. So then your second attack will crit. So just roll it like normal, and we'll add the. You get an 8 plus whatever you roll.
Max damage.
Yeah. So that's 21 points
Oh.
of damage on the second hit.
Plus
Plus Hunter's Mark.
is 23.
23?
So combined is 41 points of damage. So Alyssa,
Mm-hmm.
how do you kill this fucker?
He dies, of course. Why wouldn't I?
Like you've
Alyssa-
already smacked it, which basically caused it to kind of spin as the impact of the arrow hits it up in the shoulder. And then you end up just still feeling full of rage and bloodlust from the whole Felros thing. Just go left eye, right eye.
Mhm.
And for a split second, Timbers, you see the arrows poking out of the back of its skull as it just kind of falls back into the water. Splat.
So, who's left to give inspiration to?
Everybody
I'm still
saw that.
I don't think I'm still
No.
inspired from last week. I
No,
think
that would
that's
have
just
been.
You have the
lower.
mark. You have the mark on there. That's why.
I know.
But the mark only lasts 10 minutes. Inspiration only lasts 10 minutes.
That was great.
Cecile and Hydrun. Get the inspo.
So blessed
right.
and inspiration?
And yeah, you both get an inspo.
Ooh.
Because I got a 19 on both.
Yeah. But now we have blessed
Yeah.
and inspo. That's great. Ooh.
Let me just
I
put
was
that
gonna
back
give
on.
the inspo to Zapdos, but Zapdos can do quite a bit of damage. And knowing what we know about Zapdos, and those people are in water with electricity, I think
I'm about to say, if he really wanted to, he could probably fry everybody. He's in the
Yeah,
water.
except
I'm like-
I am also in the water.
And so
and
is
so is Hydroid. So that's where he went. Which bolt?
Yeah, so again, Hydron and Cecile.
Damn. DC, can you top that? Even fucking
You?
Griff's, goddamn.
Oh, and because that one drops, my hunter's mark moves to the one with the orange circle.
Okay, just kind of shift.
Yep.
You're next. If it could feel the hunter's mark being applied to it, it's just kind of like, bing, you're next. Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Oh, I don't think I can top that.
All right.
I mean, you could shoot.
I could shoot, yes.
But
that's
you
what I'm gonna
are
do. I'm
quite a
the
far
farthest
ways.
away.
Yep. So do you move?
Yes, the 30 feet.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
great.
So 10, 20, 30. You squeeze in between those two. And you can clearly see the two in front of you.
Tonight's a great
Fine.
session.
I will shoot one at one and one at the other.
All right. Chick,
Let me pull
boom.
up. There's one. If it will roll.
Holy
Flag-
times you hit the button. It did roll 3 times.
Why? I only
The
pressed
first
it
one's an
once.
18. I know.
So we'll go with the
First
18.
one's an
18 will hit. Yes.
I will restart my app just in case.
Isn't technology great?
Right?
So 18 hits the first one.
Let me get to that page again. Then here's the shot. 6 damage.
On which one are you hitting first?
Left.
That one takes the 6.
Second shot. 17.
That'll hit.
And that'll be on the second.
Oh, makes it. Because I already know what I'm.
Alrighty. And then with that,
And this just helps me.
the seal.
All right. Trying to determine if these guys will still be alive by the time it reaches back to me or back to their own terms. Probably not, but we'll see. I'll go ahead and attack Orange Ring Dude. I'll do these, I guess. I get 3 attacks. So I'll start with him. So, and then I'll roll my d4, even though I know probably hits. So yeah, 29 probably hits.
Yup. On which one?
Cool. Orange Ring.
Okay.
And do my. Is it? And then I get an extra D on top of that because I'm big. I'll do it on him. So 16 for the first amount of damage to him.
Yep. And then you swing again, which will hit.
Let's see if I can double his AC. Yeah, 31. So
Yep.
that crits. Right?
Yep.
Cool.
So we roll normally.
I'll give my inspo to Alyssa.
Just toss and
Doing the
expose
favor.
around. So that's an 8 plus whatever you roll.
Yep, so roll that. So that is 22 points of damage.
14.
For
Okay.
the second hit. Is it still standing?
It's still standing.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do my third attack against the other guy. But you should note for this dude that I hit with what you consider a crit. This is where Slasher will kick in. Basically, it has disadvantage until the start of my next turn on all attack
Ooh.
rolls. Also,
Okay.
that's fine. And then I'll slash at the dude with the green ring for my last
Okay.
hit. I'm just sharing the look.
Swing bada.
You get a sword, and you get a sword, and you get a sword, and
That is a true nat
That is a
20.
true nat 20.
that
So
also doubles its AC.
Wave and crumbles.
I didn't even roll the d4. I'm not gonna.
So who are you giving
So-
your? Who's left to give inspiration to?
All right, I gave one to Alyssa. Idrun already has one, right?
Yep.
Yes. Kirk, Cece, Alita, and Timbers do not have
Mm,
info.
I'll give it
You
to
should give
Alita.
the-
Why not? She
Aw.
blessed me.
Alita gets inspo.
You should have given it to Timbers. The bear
No.
goes roar roar.
He used his inspo very quick. The seal's more or less just like, not you.
Bro.
I'll flat roll this
Yep.
for max damage. So 16 plus 8, that's 24 points of damage on that third hit to the one with the green circle. Same rules for him. He has disadvantage on all attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
Oh, so he takes an extra 16.
Oh no, plus 8.
Plus,
'Cause that's the
that's right.
natural quit. Yeah. So he takes 24. And then yeah, he's got the same thing.
Sure, we'll give
where
him a little bit of a
it's-
fight. Yeah, let's give him a little bit of fight. Just starts cleaving through everybody with nat 20s. What was
yeah,
that?
so he's got the same.
4 nat 20s
I only got 2. Yeah. Alyssa got 2. I got
in a
2.
single round.
That's fucking hilarious.
I love
Anyway.
sessions like this.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so he's got the same thing. He's got disadvantage on all attack rolls until the
rolls.
start of my next turn. And I'm gonna apply this one to him. So the other part of Slasher. Or actually, which one do I want to apply this one to? Actually, the less hurt one I'll apply it to. See, the other half of Slasher is once per turn when I hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, I can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. The one that's slightly healthier looking,
Yep.
that has
It's
a
now
better
slower.
line of sight against my allies, is now slower as well.
Oh boy.
yeah.
All right.
All done. Oh, wait. No, yeah, I'm all done. I cleaved them down enough. I'm not gonna. Oh, I do. Wait. Brain is doing math. I still have a bonus action, don't I? Yeah, I'll swing it. What?
I thought you used your third attack, or is that not considered for your bonus?
That's not my bonus. I get
Oh.
4.
Cecile gets 3 attacks per turn.
Unamas. I'll do
Wait.
green ring guy. Why not?
3 attacks per turn? Oh yeah.
Hey, guess what, Timmy?
Oh,
I'm gonna roll a d100.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh. You get the natural 20, then the nat 1.
Yep, that's what we call balance, ladies and gentlemen.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And in between,
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
and none of the above. Whatever it is.
Which one are you trying to hit against?
Green dude.
All right, green
Green
dude
dude.
gains a
2 against
free
1, 2 against the other.
disengage or dash action.
Okay.
So it
Does he take it?
disengages for free, no AOs.
It's like, fuck that shit.
It's like,
I
ow.
hit him with 1 crit. He's just like, no, I'm good, fam. I'm going over here.
Oh boy!
Man,
All right.
There are worse things that could happen with that.
Now, are you good?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Tibbers. Permina.
Looking at it. I guess I'll do what I did before.
I just realized I could use my inspiration, but
Which
we're done.
was-
We'll end my nonsense.
Oh. Wait.
You're here, remember?
Okay.
There's a dead troll in front of you.
What's this? Did they say anything about the move speed with him being
It's your move. It should be your move speed.
Just the
Oh.
normal move speed?
Yeah, because it's got the same as yours.
Okay. So I want to try to sprint, if that's possible.
20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Oh. Token left me. Yes, you can sprint there.
Okay. And that'll end my turn.
That guy's dead. Hydro.
Go ahead and ring that bell and roll his. The wisdom saving throw of 13.
The dude's got a wisdom save of a -1. Oh, so close. Rolled a 12, which makes it an 11. It fails.
Okay, I get to roll another 3d12 because it has taken damage.
On which one? Green or orange?
The one directly in front of me that Timbers
Orange.
in front of. Yep.
All right. So roll that damn damage.
This not as high this time. Get out of my way so I can see the number.
12.
Okay, yeah.
Huh.
I had a die sitting directly on top of the number.
Oh, look at now. You can't tell which one's got more health. All right.
That'll end my turn. It's on Kirk now.
Kirk's turn.
Kirk still has Witch Bolt engaged on the green one that just disengaged. Which means that he doesn't even have to.
He just rolls damage.
I just roll the damage.
I thought it just happened, like the same amount happens again with Witch Bolt.
Yes, I get the. I don't even have to roll. It's just automatic damage.
Oh, I thought you had to roll damage.
I do, and I
Okay.
did.
I thought
21 damage.
And owie. That's what he does during this turn. And we go to Alita.
All right. Well, that was interesting.
Mm.
In a great realm of I am but a cleric.
You got most of us filled with the rage of 1,000 suns attacking these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that entire Felros situation to go down so early in the session.
It happens.
Nor were you
But
expecting the
apparently-
Raven Queen part.
Right.
But when you consider everything that has happened, holy fuck. Oh, look at you guys finally enter combat. Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Fucking hell.
We have just a teeny bit of pent up aggression. It's happening
Just a
great.
little.
Just
A teeny
this
bit?
much.
A teeny bit.
So does Alita do anything? Sorry.
I mean, Cecila's 14 feet tall now. This is actually probably a decent amount of space.
That's right.
No, Lita's not gonna do anything.
Just watch the carnage.
She's just, there's nobody near who's healing. Well, not in the water that doesn't. Yeah, much.
You just take the dodge action. Or if anything did come your way, it has disadvantage. Yeah.
I rolled.
Straight up noping.
I rolled. It did not like. It does not like.
It noped so hard.
Alrighty. Oh, that's right. Do that finally,
Got disadvantage on me.
and I can do this finally. It's got disadvantage.
On any attack rolls.
Jeebus. Okay. What's your AC currently?
19.
Okay. So only one of the 3 attacks hit, but the other one crit fails.
Ooh.
Okay. That's treated like a normal miss. There's only one thing that hits you for 10 piercing.
Okie
And that's all it can do. Alyssa. You can see that there's still one attacking Cecile and one in.
took the nope action.
Yep.
Hunter Mark shifts to him.
That action.
Hunter Mark shifts from
Like
to this one.
I can see Cecile being like, it's getting away. I see it.
Mhm.
I'll chase
No,
it
you don't
down.
have to worry.
Oh.
So you don't have to worry. I got it.
Oh yeah.
Nat 20, bitch.
So
Oh, God.
here's all right. Before we do anything else, your
Oh,
single,
this is on the
your
vicious?
your single shot, the first shot with the hunter's mark and damage, is enough to drop it right into the water. It's running away. It takes the shot to the back of the head. It goes sliding face first into the water.
I shift back to the other one before I
You
take
can
my
run,
other
but
shot.
you'll die tired.
The second shot, the nat 20, goes into the orange one.
Uh-huh.
Oh
This
boy.
is the vicious longbow nat 20.
And this is the vicious, so
It does 2d5 plus 8 plus Hunter's Mark. Because when that target died, it goes to the other one.
Mhm.
hunter's mark automatically moves as soon as the target's dead. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but vicious also has an extra thing.
Yeah, it's 2d8
Right,
instead
right.
of 1d8.
Yeah. It's 1d8, and then the automatic 8 from the crit, and then it takes an additional 7 on top of that,
Yeah, it does.
plus 5 from the modifiers. So
So-
there's the rolled d8.
The damage that I just dealt, the 17, add 8 to it, and it should be actually
Plus your hunter's mark is 28 points of damage.
It's so much damage.
Yep.
A lot of damage.
Well, 1d8 was max damage.
Yep.
And then the other d8 was a 4. The plus 5 was there. Add 7 to that.
Yep.
So that's
Plus your hunter's mark
4.
is 27.
27.
Yeah.
27.
Is it still standing?
It's hard.
Hey, Harton.
And
Buddy.
Kirk gets that one.
Woo! We're running out of people that can give inspiration.
The whole party's gonna have inspo by the time this fight's over.
Yeah,
Because then I
yeah.
realized after the fact I could have
Never.
re-rolled my nat 1
In
on the one
all
dude. I was like,
of these
Uh-huh.
episodes,
nah, I'll let him die tired.
in all of these episodes we have ever done, I have never gotten 3 criticals in one combat round like that before.
Oh, and it's still have CC. Don't you gotta go, too? Sammy?
Damn, dude.
Are you sticking it out for another round?
We could finish this combat probably and then call it for the night.
Yeah,
we
I'm
get to
gonna
end
have
early.
to because it's 9:30 and I got work in the morning. I gotta be up by like.
All right, CC,
let's
kill
finish
it.
up this combat.
Kill it, CC.
Okay, 2 shots. 2 shots.
So if
Here we
Cece
go.
doesn't heal her, I will.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna say.
Or Timbers.
This
I
thing,
know it's gonna die when Cecile swings at it. That's why it's like, all right, CC, here's your 1 shot. Let's go.
right?
Or in this case, 2 shots.
If it somehow survives CC,
19
Cece,
That
Cecile,
hits.
Pretty
Timbers.
sure that hits.
Max damage.
You
sure that's
only
it.
needed 1.
Nice.
Is that
Are you kidding me? I left it alive by 1.
No, it had 10 health left. That
Oh,
single
God.
shot drops
Oh,
it.
he only needed a +1. I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Only 1 shot.
Amazing.
Max damage, just pepper
Where,
box,
where do you
quick
where do you
aim.
where do you hit it, Cece? How do,
Right
how
in
do
the
you?
throat.
Ooh, just it grabs
So, yeah.
its throat to try to stop the bleeding. You just see this rush of blood as it staggers back a couple of feet and just lump into the water.
I love Cecile did a bunch of damage and then watched as one tried to run away and an arrow just went like 2 arrows straight through it.
So
Or one arrow.
we will end it here, but I need everybody to give me a quick perception check.
Okay. I'm able to use Blessed Transfer, right? To add on to that?
I don't know if Bless count
no,
says.
I think Bless is just attacks or saving throws.
Okay.
I believe.
24?
And Inspo is adding on to it, right?
Uh,
Is that for checks or no?
inspiration will let you re-roll it if you rolled low.
Nah, I'll stick with 17.
Okay. Perma, what'd you roll?
Yeah, you moved it out of the side. Use your words, damn it.
11.
Okay.
Plus whatever Timber's modifier is.
Which I think is a 8.
8.
So 19.
So 19.
So Tibbers, Cecile, CC, Hydroon, you guys hear commotion echoing through halls. You guys in this combat have made enough noise that people have heard. And it sounds like they're coming from behind and even further into the darkness over in this area.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
But we will pick that up the next time.
And now I have to reload again.
It's about to be happy, happy fun time.
No, yeah, so we are going to call it a little bit early. Because this is actually a good spot before second wave of shittery. Cecile,
Yeah.
roll me a secondary perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Because since you're closer to everybody, you see a little bit deeper into
22.
Okay.
Oh,
you see deeper this way.
Okay.
You can see a bit deeper into there.
But I don't see anyone or anything.
You think you see a faint shadow on this back little shoreline.
Faint shadow.
Faint shadow.
Is that where a lot of the commotion came from, or no?
No, it came from over down to the right and from behind you guys. Down those other tunnels that you didn't go explore. But you see something different across the water.
Okay.
And that is where we will call it for tonight. Great little stop point. And we will pick this up next week and try to see if we can revive the dungeon. So with that, we will say goodnight to Kickin' YouTube and go from there and see you guys next week.
Oh, you don't want
Not
that
Gek.
hand? You want that hand?
Night,
Good night,
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.